think I'll talk off the cuff. Safina.
Safi.
Safina.
Safi.
Safina.
Safi, safi sana.
Najua wengi wenu.
Magia wote.
Hiyo ndio mnaijua na tutaileta hapa. Unajua sasa sisi ni wageni.
Tuilete.
Tutaileta. My party leader and all the officials of Safina, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming to witness what to me is a very important journey in what I call the next phase of our political safari. We were in a home called ODM, and as I said publicly for a long time, that was the party that I first ever joined in 2018. Otherwise, I had not been part, I had never taken membership in any party. So in 2018, I joined ODM, believing that our ideology, our policies, especially espoused in the election of 2017, were still in sync. Were still in sync. In 2017, if you remember when we got together as NASA, we talked about canon. And the canon that we envisaged for Kenyans was a canon away from what we termed as the oppression and backward policies of the Jubilee government. I think we were very clear. I also believe, because some of us suffered greatly, as you've heard being espoused here. You know, you young people, I don't know kama mnajua historia. Unaona Paul Mwite hapa. If you want to know fearless, let me tell you, that's the man there. Unaona. In those days, you could not meet like you're meeting here. In those days, you had a gathering of just a few people in your office, and you were raided. So when you talk about the freedoms you are enjoying here, you look at Paul Mwite and the foundation of Safina, and you take off your hats in appreciation for the uhuru you have. Give him a big hand. We believed fearlessly in 2017 that we had to get away from the oppression of this Jubilee government. I was astounded when after we were just here at swearing in, the end of January, that my party leader in March goes to shake hands with the master oppressor Uhuru Kenyatta. Mimi nilistuka. Nikasema, maybe this is politics which I don't understand, but I pray it is about ideology. I think we have waited 4 years. And even Jimi Wanjigi, who has been one of the biggest supporters of ODM and even of my party leader, unaona vile nimekuwa oppressed out at Kasarani. Umeona hiyo? Yes. I was oppressed out. So it seems we did not inject Jubilee with the philosophies and ideologies of canon. It seems they infected us with the bag of oppression. Ile ambao tulikuwa nasema hatutaki. We are now at a very critical stage in this nation. We are the ones who articulated the revolution. The revolutions that have been there were at independence. And it had its heroes and warriors. We had the second liberation, where my party leader here and even my former party leader, Raila Odinga, were heroes and liberators of. Now is the third liberation. And as you can see with Paul here, he asemi anataka kiti. He knows his work in the front for the second liberation was done. Now he can be wisdom. He can be the man we go to to ask him, hapa mulipita namna gani? Hapa namna gani? How did you go through this corner and that corner? How did you achieve greater heights? And in Safina, how did you make it sail against the greatest floods? But you can see, he said, hataki siasa ya mbele. Because he knows this is a different revolution. It is a revolution that was espoused long time ago, but has never been actualized. It is articulated in the 2010 constitution he's talking about. Article 43 is very clear on the social economic rights due to all of us as Kenyans. Water, sanitation, housing, education, medical, the right to a dignified life as a Kenyan. It is there. But people have done something different in implementation. Now we are saying, and we are very clear about this as I come into Safina. Mine is what you call in Kikuyu an Itweka movement, an Itweka time. Itweka, for those who don't know that word, was when one generation, the younger one, overthrew the older one because life had become untenable. Now I see a very young audience here. Are you happy with the way life is?
No.
Are you happy?
No.
Can you see a future? I want you to see it now. I want you to see it in Itweka. You are 76%. You are 76% of the population of this country. 76% is under the age of 37. As my party leader stood, ajua yeye, even when you had the first multi-party election in 1992, he stood with a great man called Jaramogi Odinga. Even against his own Kikuyu candidates in Mwai Kibaki and Kenneth Matiba. He has espoused nationalism in this party. That's why you can see the party officials. They come from the length and breadth of this nation. I am a believer of that philosophy. That's why I was in ODM. And that's why, one of the reasons, I am here in Safina. The young people have one tribe. One. That is your young. Your young. Na nyinyi ndio mwenye nchi. Nyinyi ndio wenye nchi. Na mshike vizuri. Because I don't think you understand your power. This is your Itweka movement. And it is beyond the traditional tribes that are articulated. This is your moment to rise up and say it's about us, not about them. Repeat after me. It's about us, not about them. It's about us, not about them. That is where you are. And I call upon all of you in the length and breadth of this nation, no matter how you have grown up, to seize control now of that future. To hold it in your hands and say no more. It's about us, not about them. It's about us, not about them. That is where we are. I am not in your age bracket, but I am fresh. I am fresh. I am not tainted by being anywhere in the political arena other than being behind. I am clear. That's why I came up with the slogan, Fagia wote. Fagia wote. Kabisa, tuwe safi. Tuomoke pamoja. This is the time to say, waende, waende. Are you not tired? Kuona watu, they move us in a direction, sasa wanaenda to cut deals in sijui which offices na street houses here. Where are you wakifanya hizo deals? Muko happy? This is a time for you to occupy your rightful place in those offices, in those corridors of power. If you seize this opportunity, and I believe you will this election, I can assure you this will be the act that will carry you to the promised land, to the evergreen that Kenya is. That is the symbolism of Sabina. And among you, I want to see young Democrats. I want to see you running for seats. I want to see you joining this party. Many and many aspirants. Take control. This is our vessel. And let us use the flags that are coming to Fagia wote. Tuomoke pamoja. On this journey, let me be very clear. I think you've heard my party leader speak. We have, I understand, an NDC on the 21st of this month. So I will be putting my nomination for presidency of this party. I don't know whether they are the competitors, but I want to assure you, I don't believe this is a party that will do what was done to me in Kasarani. So those who wish to come, participate, compete, I am a man who believes in competition. Hata the young people, kujeni karibuni sana. But in order to participate, you must be members of this party. The 21st is only in about 11 days. 11, 12 days. Karibuni kwa chama. We are headed for the evergreen. That should be the future of this great land of ours. On that note, let me again thank you, all of you, for this wonderful, wonderful reception. Let us go forward. Fagia wote.
Fagia.
Fagia wote.
Fagia.
Fagia wote.
Fagia.
Tuomoke pamoja. Asanteni sana.